Hello guys, and welcome back to my channel. My name is Alex, and on this channel we like to talk about all things homemaking, spirituality, motherhood, and all things like that. So on today's video, I felt like a really intuitive thing that I was drawn to just pick up my phone and start filming. So I've not actually put anything together. I've just brought my tarot book down, I've brought my tarot cards down, and basically it's a full moon today, and so this video will be coming out a bit late, but I just feel really drawn and just inspired to talk about the full moon and the collective energy that I'm feeling. So if you think this type of thing is a bit woo-woo, then scroll on. But if you love all things like that, if you love all things like this, I invite you in to watch this video. Grab a cup of tea, grab a coffee, grab something to eat, and let's chat. Today is the 7th of October 2025, and it is a Tuesday. It is a full moon, as I said, and finally, for the first time in honestly 2 months, I would say 2.5 months, I feel this shift in energy. Things just feel calmer. I'm a real empath. Things just feel less tense. Things just feel like a real breakthrough. With friends, with family, just the energy in the world feels a lot lighter. I'm sorry that I'm talking on my hands. I feel very expressionate today. So I don't know about you, but the last few months have felt very tense. I feel like a lot of conflicts come up, a lot of financial struggle, not personally, but if you're empathetic like me, you might have friends that are struggling financially, or family. So as I said, I've woken up this morning, the energy feels clearer. I feel like we've officially entered the new season, autumn, so we're going into sort of like them hibernation months, having like warm hearty meals, that kind of thing, but just on a whole, things feel really good today. I don't know why. I don't know why. So I thought we could pull a couple of cards and talk about it. I am getting the vibe that there's a collective consciousness, and lots of people are wanting to step away from technology. People are starting to wake up to consuming less and creating more. I feel like people are decluttering their homes and adding colour back into their homes at the minute. I feel as though maybe someone from the past is going to pop up, and it's going to be like clearing the air, that kind of thing. And maybe sort of like making amendments within your relationship if you've had relationship struggles. I feel like if you've had a baby that's not sleeping through the night, they're going to start sleeping through the night, something like that. Like things are just feeling like they are clearing up. Okay. So that's the order we're doing in, apparently. Okay. Let's have a little read. So I feel like what we're going to go for today is past, present, future. I'm still learning tarot. I'm not amazing at it, so you know, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. So this is the 10 of Swords upright. Your feelings have already been deeply hurt as a result of a situation or person. This will have been a painful experience for you, but you'll bear it in the knowledge that it will come to an end and you'll get out of your system. which I feel like is in line with what I was saying. Things have been feeling for the last few months like really tense, just almost unbearable, like you can't breathe. Okay. Okay, present. The financial or security loss has already taken place and you may feel a sense of helplessness. The task of putting things back together should not be put off any longer. Okay, so again, that's present, but that is still in line with what I was saying, that it feels like maybe financially there's been a struggle with yourself or people you know. 3, 6. Future. Into a lot of stresses and strains. You may have responsibilities at the moment, but you're quite capable of handling them, so don't worry too much about coming through this period successfully. So I'm taking this in a real positive, that actually it's more in line with what I was saying the feeling has been, as opposed to maybe this is saying that don't worry, that you will get through the stresses. They feel like negative cards, but I do really feel like a real good energy in the air at the minute. You've probably heard a million creators talking about locking in at the minute, or locking in for the second half of the year, and I would like to know what that means for you. Does that mean getting hold of your financial situation, getting back in line with your values, finding your book that you wrote at the beginning of the year of your goals for the year? Did you want to get back into reading? Did you want to sort of like delve in some of those hobbies you've started and not really? Do you want to delve back into some of those hobbies that you've started and not really carried on with? Do you want to get back into your fitness goals, your health goals, things like that? I really do think this second half of the year is about locking in, and I think that's just finding what you plan on doing. What do you plan on doing to lock in? I feel like this second half of the year is going to be amazing. I feel like when we check in December, I feel like we're going to be out the other end. I think there's going to be a light at the end of the tunnel. I feel like there's going to be financial abundance, and I just feel like it's going to be the easiest time to manifest. I just feel like we're going to all figure out the answer. Manifesting is just going to come so easily for us. I feel like dreams are going to be messages. I feel like I'm getting ladybirds and polka dots as a message. I'm seeing a lot of those at the minute. Butterflies as well, particularly brown and blue butterflies. I just feel like you should buy that new plant that you were thinking about. I think you should take this time to spend time at home, enjoying your house, cleaning your house, decluttering your house, mending those relationships, and most importantly, consuming less, downloading the Opal app, and only consuming what's important, being authentic and finding your own style and things that you like, and maybe not following trends as much. Yeah, I feel like the second half of the year is going to be amazing. I've just got this feeling that it's just going to be so good. I feel like manifesting is just going to be so easy for all of us. Maybe I'll pull one more card. Let's pull one more card. If you feel like those things are aligned, then please do comment. I do feel like it's been a real tense time. the last like 2.5 months. I feel like there's been a lot of financial stress, political stress. 2 have literally just fallen out on me. Is that a sign? Just flipping like that. The Lovers and the Wheel of Fortune. Okay, in here it says about quick guides, and it says that the Wheel of Fortune is fate and redirection, and Lovers means instant chemistry. Tell me more about these cards, then let me know. But I think that's really aligned, that things are going to be looking up and financial abundance is on its way. I do think YouTube is going to be the big platform that people are going to be creating on again. I feel like people are delving into that sort of longer content. So if you really do like my videos, then please let me know. And if you've got any advice about tarot or tips, let me know. Please be kind. I'm getting there. This is all just my own information, and I got my information from this book by Sally Morningstar, that my mum actually bought for me online, and it was from somebody. It was to Maddie, Love, Mark and Janet, Christmas 2001, which I always think is sad but cute that the book gets to have a new home, and I love it. So yes, if you found my video helpful, please let me know, and let me know what you are going to be doing to lock in for the second half of 2025. And if you have felt like the last 2.5 months have been amazing or rubbish, please let me know. I would love to know what the collective consciousness, the collective feeling has been, and if I was accurate or not. So yeah, stay safe. I hope you all have a lovely, lovely day and a lovely weekend, and I'll speak to you soon. Bye.